Ba-da-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, dude, TCGU's live. I stopped. I did the thing I wanted to do, but I also wanted to Discord. Okay, we did the harder part. Left check. Okay, guys. Noah's gonna be on in a bit. Get off of our lake, huh? So I'm gonna run around and do some shenanigans. No, I don't know this one. So Noah gets on, we're gonna do some shenanigans. I need to talk to, I think, this one. I think this one first, cool. Let's see the time.
Hello, it is me, your mental illness.
Oh no, my mental illness.
I have to pull up the
Yeah,
thingy.
I have it ready, but it's gonna take like half the screen.
What do you mean? We have two different screens.
No, on the stream.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just had to pull up the ban list.
Oh, I don't have that. Where do I find that?
On the website?
What, the Square Enix website?
Yeah. The card game website?
TCGU. Play. Ban list in Aretta. Okay, I have it pulled up. Are we gonna talk about format-wise stuff, or?
What do you mean format-wise stuff?
Well, like there's certain things that are banned in formats.
Oh, yeah. I think we just hit it all.
All right. List isn't too long, which is nice.
I don't like banning cards.
It's understandable.
Hopefully it's updated with like Edgar and shit. Oh shit! Hold on.
You'd be surprised. It's not. Because no,
I think the game is doing maintenance at 8.
Is it 8 today?
Or 9. February 24th, 2025, 6 p.m. to February 25th, 2025, 2 a.m.
Oh, maybe
Pacific
we
Standard
won't
Time.
be able to do a stream.
Well, we're just kidding. We're just gonna play the game like normal, I guess. Right? Because they're 3 hours behind us, right? So it goes to 9.
I guess.
Mm.
Unless you want to try doing the stream real quickly.
I guess I'm coming over to record game.
Please no. I'm already on the no. We're not doing it today.
Well, damn. How did you not see that?
I saw it, but I didn't get to click on it. I loaded too quickly, and I had already like fast tapped through it.
You'd already clicked play. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they are. Is it 2 or is it 3 hours?
Just
That's
look it
important. I think they're 2 hours behind us, so I think we
Well,
only have like.
Does it
3.
not say like Central Standard Time or?
It says, and if I'm right, Pacific is 2 hours behind us or 3 hours behind. I don't know which one off the top of my head.
Let me.
Ooh, good catch, good catch.
$6 p.m. Pacific Standard. So we do 6 PST to Central. +2, so it's gonna go down in 30 minutes.
No.
An hour we may like an hour and a half we may have been able to get it done, but
Yeah.
Oh well. Oopsie doopsies.
So we're gonna delete this one, right?
We made a
Because it does absolutely nothing, and we're gonna make another live stream that is just this same title. Because
I mean,
14.
the title is just HEAVENSWARD 14. It's just me playing 14. If people join, people join.
Yeah, but the issue is this isn't even like 30 minutes long.
It happens. I've streamed like that before, where I started a stream. And
I mean, I guess that's fair.
And then, like, my parents said we are going to dinner. I'll be back on in like an hour and a half, guys. Here's part 2. Or we streamed and I'll do 14 part 2.
Crazy.
Oh well.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You do.
Live and let learn. We should have planned better.
100%. Did you read the new Yuna?
Yeah.
It's a shame that it's a bad color, huh?
It's not, though. That's the problem. None of them are bad colors because Riku exists.
Yeah, but it's still a bad color.
Honestly, there's a lot under Cat 10 for Ice. Like, it's not that bad. And it's easier to play Gapal because you can just draw a card for Gapal.
I don't like the Barret. I think it's cool.
I think Barret is really good with him and Selch. And I think that is the only reason you will ever play Barret.
It depends on what the new Marlene's going to look like. Or what other Avalanche.
Dude, I wish we got KP spoiler. God, that unit's so good. And she's a black mage. Can we also add the fact that she's a black mage?
That's cool. It is a Grand Company leave quest, huh? I want to find this quest and then I want to, like, not exist.
I will say, in title, this card's gross as well. Like, every fucking Yuna in title is just gross at this point. But, especially because her special is insane. Choose a forward, don't freeze it, and make somebody discard a card. Not only did you lock down a forward, but they also lose value in CP, which is really good. But, her ability to go pay 2, play a Gull Wing is gross. Because it's job Gull Wing, which means she can play, I think Brother is a 3 cost. I'm pretty sure he's a Gull Wing. So it's pay 2 to play a 3 cost backup, which is really good, really efficient. She plays Riku. That doesn't matter as much. She plays any of the Pains, which is really nuts. Well, any of the good Pains, which is really nuts. And she skirts the color requirements for the 2-drop Pain, so you don't have to play Water and Wind. Because she's just pay 2. My girl's bonkers, and she's a rare. Look at this card's really cool. I wonder if... It's weird. I don't like that. But yeah, I like that card a lot. I think Barret's cool. I think... to go through everything. There's one card, one Cat 10 character that I think Titus makes way more efficient. But this is after you play the 2-drop Yuna to make Titus cost, I think 3 or 2. And that's Broska's Final Aeon. Are you even there?
Yeah, I'm here, sorry.
Wow, James just ignoring me playing your game.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to do quests.
You guys see this? I'm trying to have a conversation with him about cool spoilers.
I don't like spoilers anyways.
Yeah, but you're paying attention to them.
Yeah, because
We're just about to. So it would be,
I think remaining spoiler-free isn't helpful for us.
You go tap 2 backups, play Yuna from Opus 22. When she enters during this turn, the cost required to cast your next card, Titus, is reduced by 2. Cool. So then you pay 3, probably tap and pitch to play Titus. Titus enters. So you get to pick up a summon. So you get to recur a card that you'd probably pitch for Titus. So Titus realistically costs 1. And then Titus also gives you a backup, which means, you lose a backup, but if you just do a backup, you tapped anyways, who cares? So Titus will give you 4 CP back, which you can then pitch to pay 4 for your 7-drop Broska and put Broska on the board and go deal with it. You have a 10k, a 9k. Yuna's whatever, she's a 2.5k, but she really helps build that board out. I think that's funny. I think it's cool. If I could figure out how to streamline it, I probably would.
I really want to see what the Marlene's gonna look like
For Barrett.
for Barrett. 'Cause
I hope
I
it's a
don't
backup,
feel
not
like they.
forward.
I hope it is too. I hope it's not forward. For God's sakes, I hope so.
I mean, smart card design to not make it super abusable or super busted is making it a forward, but
at that point, you just play the back of these.
I mean, the backup just picks things up. We don't know what the forward does, if it's a forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like if they made a forward, you just play the backup Marlene because it says get you a dude.
God, this Tidus is so cool. Only because I think him playing Braska for cheap is nuts. Oh my god, this Tidus plays Sin for cheap. That's also super cool. I mean, it's still a 7-cost card. So it doesn't feel as good, but he does give you 4 CP of that 7 cost. So, well, he gives you at least 2. He gives you 4 if Yuna's on board. That's cool. I'm like reading through all these again. They'd also give us Iceland, Lena. And she's a cat 10, so that's pretty cool. And she's a summoner. An ice summoner is really cool.
That means there's 2.
There's 2. Well, yeah, technically there's 2. Aiko gets 1 in a backup, 1 in a forward, and then herself, which is pretty nice. She's cool but weird.
Get
She
off
doesn't
our
have
like.
backup.
I got the quest unlocked.
I really think the new realm, or not the new realm, the new queen is going to be really fun to use.
Again, I joked about it not happening. So far, nothing seems like it's gonna change the meta, which is fine.
I
I
mean,
think
sure,
it's
we haven't even
crazy.
gotten all of the legends yet.
No, but the direction of how they're building it so far doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything that changes anything, right? Like that, I don't think they're gonna print a Marlene that's just gonna break the barrier.
You know, the more I look at this Golbez, the more bonkers I think this card is. Only because of the utility it provides.
Connor thought it was really good, and I was like, I'd just rather play Wolfez, but that's a personal
I
thing.
get that. So, on face value, he's a 5-drop 9k. That's cool. He searches and plays an Archfiend. That's really cool. You have to pay 1 and then whatever the cost of the Archfiend. So, you're realistically paying like 1 plus, but the 1 is for the search. And then you just pay the actual cost to play them. Whatever. It's a Golbez you can bring out whenever you want, meaning Baigen always has, if you, for whatever reason, decide to play Baigen like a weirdo, Baigen has the ability to snap break whenever he feels like it. You also play Shadow Dragon more than likely, so you always have a way of bringing Shadow Dragon back out if you wanted to. But the coolest thing about this Golbez is also part of the coolest thing about Little Leela, which nobody plays her anymore because nobody needs the Neg 7, but it's the fact that he makes Art cost 4.
It's not terrible.
It's not. And he's a 9k as opposed to her being like, I think a 7 or 8k. I think she's an 8k. So he's harder to kill. And I think that's bonkers. Making probably one of the best cards in the game. Cheap and efficient, on demand. And being something that you could build a deck around and function pretty well. I think is pretty cool. Especially because you have the Scarmiglione that says name an element, doesn't end at end of turn, so for the rest of the game, every forward of that named element takes double damage. So if your opponent's playing like a 2-color deck or like a monocolor deck, you kind of just shit on it.
Do you know, so like here's the thing, I don't think this Barrett's good, or good enough, right? I don't think the Barrett's good enough. But I do think that I don't know what I'm gonna want to play, because I think the Barrett's really good at early game stuff, and I just don't care about a late game or mid game. Because mid game is kind of mid, and late game you have to be set up or at least have a. I have to defeat a specific one. I might find this thing. But like he says, you can build your back row just by dropping 6, which is really cool. So like if you get a bad hand with no backups, you can still just play Barrett and get a backup out of it.
Mm-hmm. And then recoup a card.
Yep.
And goes play Polk, pick a dude up. I caught Barrett cost 4 and put a backup into play. He's only good on ATB though, which is like kind of the poopy part.
And getting the 7 dudes that are all cast 7 is not as easy as it would look like, because you have to maintain them.
I mean, backup wise, it's not terrible.
No, backup wise, I think you
at least get maybe 3 or 4.
3. I think you hit 3 consistently, 4 if you have a good lineup and get good build.
Yeah.
But I think you're still going to want to play Tyro because Tyro is broken. I think you still
that card's definitely getting a full art, James.
I know, but I don't want it to.
That card's getting a full art, buddy.
Dude, I'm going to have to buy them.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Do you know what's also crazy is? For how much I love playing Cat 7, I've never played a single Cat 7 game.
Ooh, there's a new 7. Ooh,
I know, the new 7 dropped.
What?
The new 7 dropped.
Oh, okay. The way you said that initially, I was like, no, that's not what I said. Dole 2 active. Job cadets choose a job cadet forward against.
Oh, you mean like 7 the character?
It's a backup? Oh, it's a lightning backup. That's so good.
I thought you were talking about
She's a 2-drop lightning backup that says Dole 2 active job class 0
Final
cadet.
Fantasy Discord? Because I'm not.
No.
Okay.
Dole 2 active job class 0 cadets. Choose 1 job cadet or class 0 cadet forward. It gains haste until the end of the turn. Gross. That's really good. And then she has a special, which is just pitch a copy of her and tap her. Choose a forward with a cost equal to or less than the number of class 0 cadets you control and break it. That's gross. Oh, fuck. Who needs Snakebite 7 when I have this sick-ass fucking backup?
And they made a lightning, which just contributes to the, almost like the mono lightning idea.
Yeah. Mono lightning doesn't feel as bad anymore. I could almost play mono lightning and put the cadets engine in, more so, and still benefit from it, especially because I would have access to the 3CP9, which I think is really good for doling things. And he's just hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. Oh, it's so good. And it's just a backup. It's a good cadet backup. Ah! Oh, now I just need a consistent way of getting the backups to my hand. And the issue is, I feel like I have to play 3 colors because you can build a full cadet backup lineup now. You wouldn't need anything else. The issue is seeing the Fire Ace to kickstart. And at that point too, oh my god, fuck, it's so good. Oh, it's so good because with that 7 in play now, Fire Ace doesn't feel bad because you don't have to wait a turn for him to pop off. You get your 2 cards and then you can immediately play some shit and then tap it down because of 7 and go swing, shoot a dude. The only issue is being able to reestablish the board. Once we can figure out how to reestablish the board after the board gets wiped, we're good. We're fucking golden.
This could be a problem.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue right now. We need a good recursion that isn't just Trey or Rem as well.
Okay, guys. If you were watching the stream, sorry this one's a little short. We didn't realize there was going to be maintenance today, so hopefully the next one will have the cool podcast we were going to work on.